There's a groundbreaking app that's actually a full-on movement towards safer, smarter communities. And joining us now is the mastermind behind eBodyGuard, Melissa Faith Hart, to discuss how it works and how it's helping people. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's wonderful to have you on the show. So we need to really, there's so many in our world today, there's so many safety concerns. How does your app address these concerns?
Well, actually, it's very simple because this is a complex problem and everyone's actually really concerned about it. But what I decided to do was to start with the individual and then address the community. And I said, we all need to have our voice represented down to the medical, disaster, and safety need. And I said, parents care about their elderly and their aging mom and dad and their kids going off to college and their kids at school, right?
Right.
So I made it very simple. I said, we need to download the app, and in 1 second's time, like the iPhone for the criminal justice system, we need to be able to locate you when you need to be having your help. We need to have your evidence, and we need to know that your safety when you need it at that moment is going to have all of your needs addressed when you need to have that addressed, right?
Yes.
That's simple. In your cloud, and have that addressed when you need it addressed.
Well, you have an incredible, an impressive musical background that took you from that into tech. What made you shift? What was the catalyst? And you said, you know what, we need to be thinking in this way.
Okay, so I had a crime committed against me when I was 21, and the criminal justice system didn't work for me. And I said, I need to be empowering myself and empowering others. So I had a career then at Xerox, and I was able to get underneath all of this and worked with Palo Alto Research Center scientists. And my brain as a musical composer knows math and music. And then as the years went by through my Xerox career, I was able to identify, learn multiple systems, multiple ways of understanding the unique environments of the criminal justice system that it takes to work with law enforcement, with the medical environment, with 911, and piecemeal all this together. My first invention actually was the Colorado Criminal E-Discovery System. And that took the automation from the dashboard of the police car all the way through the court system.
It's incredible how you were able to sort of find, you know, this niche and this missing piece into what we need for our safety. Now, can you explain how exactly the app works?
I can. What you do is you literally have to do the following. The tip that you need to do is, the good news is when you download the app, there's a video that will show you exactly how it works, okay? What we have done is, when that first invention didn't do exactly what I wanted to do to solve the he said, she said. What I knew I needed to do was that 50% of crimes today are actually not solved, and 50% of what's just called a clearance rate. The other thing is that 50% of the victims know their suspects. And so I wanted to be able to give the community their voice. I said, I have to be able to make sure that when someone is in need, their voice is represented all the way to the court system, or even in the medical environment. Imagine today that you have the prosecutor and you have the district attorney and the defense attorney. They're saying to the jury, they're trying to tell the jury, this is what happened, right? They're always doing that. Or you have a surgeon and they're asking you for the medical history. Right? Okay. What if instead we're not telling the police report, we're not telling 911, well, this is what's going on, this is where I'm at, this is, you know, my medical history. What if instead, because of the eBodyGuard safety profile, you're pre-filling out very important critical details on your kids, on your adult, like parents that are aging, that matter, that could save their life. And that's so important because the evidence is gathered through the body cam, and at that location that's within inches and that grabs the identification of who you are, and it's all amalgamated together just at that moment, and it's the iPhone of the criminal justice system, and it makes that critical difference.
Right. Well, Melissa, I mean, we could actually go a lot longer, and unfortunately we're out of time, but where can people go to learn more about this?
Go to the Apple and Google Play Store, look up eBodyGuard, and download it today.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. For more information, head to ebodyguard.org.